Welcome back. In this video we are going to go over how to create a site definition in Dreamweaver CS6. A site definition is basically a settings file that holds all the information about your site. Any servers you might upload the files to, a password or setting, something of that nature. So before you can really use the power of Dreamweaver, you need to create a site definition. To create a site definition, I'm going to go ahead and click on Site and then New Site. You'll see the site definition window pop up. So the first thing we need to do is give our site a name. Let's say I'm making a website for a futurist club on campus. I'm going to go ahead and call my site myCalStateLA Futurists. The next thing I need to set up is where I'm going to save my local files. So for the purpose of this workshop, we're going to go ahead and save our files on the desktop. And to do that, I'm going to click the Browse button. I'm going to click the Desktop button on the left-hand side. I could also get to it from up here. Then I want to create a new folder to save my files in. So I'm going to choose the New Folder button. And then I'm going to say myCalStateLA Futurist. I'm going to go ahead and double-click that folder and then click Select. So now you'll notice that the path is updated and it should be the file you just created on the desktop. So the next thing we want to set up is a place for our images to be saved. I'm going to go ahead and click the Advanced Settings. You'll notice a bunch more settings show up. Under Local Info, you'll see that we have a Default Images folder. And this is where we can tell Dreamweaver to save all of the images we use for our site. So if later I add an image that hasn't been added to the site local root folder, it will actually copy the file into this folder for me. So let's go ahead and create a folder for that. I'm going to click the Browse button again. You'll notice that we're already in our myCalStateLA Futurist folder on the desktop. And this is our local root folder. I want to go ahead and create a new folder here for our images. I'm just going to name it Images. As simple as that. It's good to have good organization when you create a website. So I'm going to go ahead and double click Images so that Images shows up in the Select bar and then click Select. We're going to leave the links relative to document, so that will make sure that the links point to each other and not in reference to where they are on the computer. As for cloaking, we're going to enable cloaking for use later on, so that check should be just fine. Cloaking is used to exclude files from site operations, such as doing a mass upload to a server. In the example of doing an upload, all the files that are cloaked will not be uploaded to the server. After you've set up the images folder, we can go ahead and click Save. So you notice that our Files panel has changed. We have a new folder under the drop-down menu for myCalStateLA Futurists, and you'll see that the site is defined here, and then we have our images folder, which is currently empty.